Hey friends, thanks for stopping by this week for another drink. I am particularly excited about this one because we finally have my favorite spirit. So, what is my favorite spirit?
Me.
Okay, true. You are my first favorite spirit. So what is my second favorite spirit?
Super easy. That would be rum.
Nailed it. Bingo. So in particular, this rum is Puerto Rican rum.
Oh.
And it's very fitting that this week's friend shout out and fellow YouTube creator is Alex Coquito. So Alex has a channel in his own name, and he is a resident of Puerto Rico. I'm going to actually put the link to his channel in the description. Alex is another one that I met in one of the Facebook groups for small YouTubers. And his content is everything from things that are happening there that day in Puerto Rico, or just really good thought-provoking questions or topics, which I think I really enjoy, other than the things that I ask, how do I get that time back from watching something that was just terrible? So I really do appreciate your support, Alex. I encourage you to check out his channel. If you have a channel of your own, he'll definitely go out and support you as well. So thank you very much. I'm hoping that you are happy about us doing this, and I'm very curious as to what your input is going to be on this particular brand, and if there's anything else, which I'm sure there's going to be a ton that you can enlighten us about, and let us know how this ranks on the list of Puerto Rican rums for you.
Absolutely. We know that this one is popular, but there's a lot more.
Yeah, way more than I ever thought. So today we are going to review Don Q Reserva 7. And I mostly have just had spiced rums, and I really enjoyed those. So this one is a non-spiced rum in that sense. Mm-hmm. And I've not had this, so I'm really curious as to how it's going to be. And Don Q rum is made by Distillería Ceralias. And I hope that I did justice for that, because my tongue just does not roll as I really wanted to roll for these names. They were founded in 1865, and Juan Sebastian Ceralias actually settled in Puerto Rico in 1820 and did what many did at that point in time there on the island. He farmed sugarcane. So from that point, he actually did something that was different from what I've seen, is he imported his still from France. It wasn't something that he made there on the island, but he imported it, which is really cool. I'm curious why France, of all places, that he brought it in from.
You think about the mid-1800s and who are the industrial movers and shakers, especially when it comes to metalworks and copperworks.
Okay, all right.
France.
It makes sense. Makes sense. Him doing that really just kind of paved the way for his family legacy and Puerto Rico's leadership of rum production. Now, Don Q actually launched in 1934 and was named after Don Quixote, which signifies the quest for perfection. And it seems to be a trend with some of the distilleries that we've reviewed up to this point, that their drive for the best spirit.
That's really how you develop your brand, how you get your name out there. If you are going to make a spirit and it's going to be lackluster, you're just going to be a flash in the pan. And with Puerto Rico being the rum capital of the world,
yeah,
really you have to strive for perfection in order to just get your name out and above there. I mean, there's over 30 brands of rum on the island of Puerto Rico.
That would be a crazy weekend.
And the fact that we can get Don Q here in the United States really shows its popularity, especially since more than 70% of rum consumed in the United States is from Puerto Rico.
Wow, I did not know that.
That's a lot of rum.
That is definitely a lot of rum. A lot of rum. And this comes from a very rich family history that they are now on their 6th generation producing this, which is just fantastic. And another part of that family history is very similar to another one that we did, where the son went to educate himself at a higher level, and instead of going to do his own thing, came back to the family. So Roberto actually went and got his PhD in environmental science. Environmental science, of all things, is just odd. Not something that you would expect to come back and put into the business.
You would think some sort of chemistry, food, or business process.
Business, sales,
environmental science.
Yeah, crazy. But it actually makes sense when you think about how he's putting it to work, and his innovations for reclamation is making Don Q one of the greenest, quote unquote, spirits that are out there. So I love the fact that he's not just making an impact in the community from a job standpoint, but impacting his community locally, environmentally, and potentially globally, since it is an island.
It is. And with where the island's located, you have opportunities for great positive impact to that area just by making small changes.
Absolutely. So tell us some more about Don Q and this particular version of it.
Don Q has a few different, I don't want to call them flavors, a few different variations.
That's probably a good word for it.
The Reserva 7 is a blended aged rum. So it's not spiced, it's aged. And this 7 years, 7 años, really what it designates is that no rum put into this bottle was aged for less than 7 years in American white oak barrels.
Okay, which gives it its lighter color.
It does. It gives it that golden color. It's also going to impart a lot of that smooth flavor you're going to pick up from all of those same flavor profiles that you're going to get from a lot of the bourbons that we've reviewed. You're going to pick up on the vanilla and the caramels, and this one even promises hints of cocoa and spice as well.
Oh, check. Yes.
But you know what I really found that was neat when I was looking at aged rums in Puerto Rico is I found that when you are aging a spirit in a tropical climate like Puerto Rico, it ages and matures so much faster.
Interesting.
Than in other climates, simply because of the angel share. So the amount of alcohol that's evaporating out through the wood as it ages is vastly higher than in other areas. So you're looking at probably a 2% loss in an environment like Scotland year over year. And you take that same spirit percentage and you put it in a barrel, same barrel even maybe in Puerto Rico, and instead of losing 2% of volume per year, you're going to lose 10% of volume per year.
Wow, that's a lot.
So
good thing it ages fast. All right, are you ready to go ahead, uncork it? And
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to give this a try. I'm very excited.
I love that sound.
You're going to close it and open it again just so you can hear the sound?
No. No, because I'm dying to taste it.
I see, you're making some wee heavy pours there.
Just a tad. I told you it's my favorite. All right. So I'm picking up on the vanilla right away.
It's smells a little bit more like caramel to me, but it has a very sweet smell, and that rum smell, that sweet rum.
Yes. The vanilla is still just what really gets me. Cheers.
You were going to forget.
No, I was not going to forget. Oh, that's nice.
That is very smooth. It has the sweetness from the rum. You pick up on that entire spice palette is pretty forward and lasts.
Yeah, that's where I'm picking it up on. I didn't smell it, but certainly on the taste. It's very smooth all the way through. The finish is nice. Nice little warmth, not any heat. This is really good.
This is a very good sipping
Yes.
rum. So the Don Q Distillería Cerraldias, their website talks about different cocktails that you could put this in, and for the most part it's like drink it straight or put it in a rum forward cocktail. So don't hide it in a daiquiri.
No, I would not want to hide this. It's too good. This is certainly going to be one that we keep on the shelf. I really want to try one day of trying this and trying the spiced rum side by side and just seeing what the real differences are between the two in taste.
I'll have to pick up a bottle of Siesta Key spiced rum.
Spice, yeah, that would be really good. But I really like this. And price point, where are we at with this?
Right there in the middle between $20 and $30. So very, very affordable rum, very good quality, high quality rum. Very good to just sit and sip. Maybe sit and sip and watch a couple YouTube videos.
Yeah, and sip and sip, sip. At that price point, it's okay to drink it really fast. Wow, this is great. Great choice.
I love that spice profile in the middle.
So if you are a fan of Puerto Rican rum, of the 30 different kinds that are there on the island.
Over 30.
Over 30, my bad. Yeah. What is your favorite? Is it something that we need to try, and do you feel that it's a rival to Don Q? And if you have any rum-forward drink recipes,
yes,
I'd love to hear about it, because, man, I love rum, and I'd like to do something more than just a basic rum and Coke.
You could do a old-fashioned with rum instead of the bourbon.
Old-fashioned is like my rum and Coke. That's your go-to all the time, regardless of what it is. Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. Old-fashioned.
I want something different. So I'm encouraging each of you to post up something that you would actually mix this with, because I would love to try it.
A good aged rum.
Yeah. Thank you all for joining us once again. We really appreciate it. Have a great night.